Hi everybody. So is deep unconditional love between two people possible? Is it possible for two people in this day and age to love each other deeply and unconditionally? You know the kind of love we read in books, the kind of love our soul wants. Is that possible? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, but it's not for the weak. It's not for the insecure, and it's not for kids. That kind of love is a love that starts with self. Because the reason why God won't give that kind of love to somebody, or why you cannot experience that kind of love, is that kind of love is like a deep water. You need to be able to jump into that water and not drown in it. When I say drown in it, and not lose yourself in it. Because whether you believe it or not, you are in this life for a purpose. And whatever you get into that you get lost in, you cannot achieve your purpose that way. So stuff like that will never come to you. You are always going to experience things that forces you to stand on your own 2 feet. Because you're going to first of all stand on your own 2 feet, know who you are as a human being, know what your purpose is, know what your individuality is, know who you are, love yourself, to be able to share that kind of deep love with somebody without losing yourself in the person or in the love. That's why I said it's not for kids. It's not for children. It is possible, but let's just break it down. For a woman to find that kind of love, to find a man that loves her, adores her, a man that looks at her as a queen, as a goddess, and treats her like one, she has to first of all love herself and adore herself and look at herself as a queen and treat herself as a goddess. Because if she doesn't, once this man starts to do it, it will get into her head, she will lose herself. And then when she loses herself in the man, it becomes a question of control eventually. Because she loses herself in the man. And if the man is a god himself, if the man is a king, he's not going to want that, because now the woman is missing. It's just him now in the relationship. The woman is disappeared and drowned in the deep river or deep ocean of the emotion in the relationship. So it's important that you have a strong sense of self first. That is why that kind of relationship is so rare, because it's a huge weight that can only be borne by people who can carry it. People who can carry it and will not get lost in it, because they understand that this is my male, I am his female. We are both individuals. We both have different parts in life, but we are working together as a team. He has his own part, I have my own part, right? But we are going the same direction. We are doing the same thing, but each one of us is doing it differently. A man, a real man who understands this concept, will go to a woman and bow before the queen. You know what the queen will do? The queen will bow before the king. How many women can do that? How many men can do that? And bow before the king or the queen, not from a place of you are bigger than me. No. Not from a place of you are better than me. Not from a place of you are stronger than me. No. From a place of I see you, queen. I recognize you. I bow. And the woman will be like, I see you, king. I recognize you. Equality. Not one better than the other. Not one bigger than the other. Each recognizing the other. Honoring the other. Right? That's how that kind of love happens. Because when those two people share that deep love, they are able to not get lost in it. Because they already know who they are. They already know that they are kings and queens. I am a goddess. I already know that. I don't need you to tell me that. So now that I'm in this river, deep ocean of love with this god or with this king over here, I can still hold my own. I can still look in my future and see me alone doing my thing. But he's here to help me do my thing. He can look and see him doing his thing, but I'm here to help him do his thing. Okay, but it takes a level of maturity a level of self-love and acceptance to be able to bear that kind of weight. You understand that this king, my job in this king's life is to pour into him. To get back? No, to pour into him so that he can do his work. And the king feels that his job in my life is to pour into me so I can do my work. Do you see how different that is from the romanticized love? Where is to give me so I can feel good about myself? No, you already, that's not. See, that's why I say this is not for kids. This is not for the insecure. This is not for the weak. Because this love is so deep that if you're not careful, you will drown in it. You will get lost in it. And you know, as soon as you get lost, you have thwarted your purpose, and the universe is not going to let that relationship continue because you have lost your sense of direction. You are here to achieve something, whether you like it or not. You are in this earth to do something, and God and all the angels and all the entire universe is here to help you do it. As soon as you start going in a direction that is not in line with what you're supposed to do, it ends quick because you are out of alignment. You are out of your path. And so it looks as if such love is impossible. No, it's not impossible. There are people that have it. But it takes a level of growth and maturity and wisdom and knowledge and self-awareness and evolution of your soul to be able to swim in that deep water. Because when two people share that kind of love, it's empowering. It's empowering. But it's possible. But a lot of people are not willing to do the work on themselves that will allow them to attract that kind of love into their own life, because they don't even love themselves. They're still at the point and at the stage where they're looking for somebody to love them. A man can look at a woman and respect her for being the queen. A woman can look at a man and respect him for being the king. That's harmony. That's equality. Not one of them is better than the other. That's where that kind of deep love can happen, only in that situation. So it's possible, but instead of looking for it outside first, look for it within. Find your own queenness. Love and embrace that queen part of you. And as you do that, when the king comes to you, he will see you. He will recognize you. And then you will not be overwhelmed by the level of worship he's going to give you, by the level of adoration he's going to give you. You will not feel overwhelmed by it. And you are going to, in turn, give it to him easily and naturally because you already have it within you. Okay?